Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon. Alright, it's boss time. I think. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, boss time. Ooh. Demon's Cauldron seems better than it was before. Interesting. So we're gonna take Duncan, kind of take the new power group here. Aurora's will be in here. And make sure everybody is set to go on their items. Should be a light mission, so these should be fine. I don't really want the damage one on her though. Let's replace that. In fact, I think we'll actually give her a tough ring. There we go. So she's taking a big dodge hit here, but should pan out for the most part. And I'm not sure if we'll need battlefield bandage. We might though. We'll see. I think these should be good. These should be fine in the second row. So I think we'll be good to go here. So bring a bunch of food. And I'm trying to remember the kind of debuffs that the boss does. So I might bring like an excessive amount of antivenoms and bandages. And I'm gonna say it out loud here that I need to fix Mathis's camping skills, and I will probably forget to do so. But he's busy at the moment, so I can't do that right now. Probably don't need that many torches. This should be pretty good. This is a little excessive, but I think this should be good for this boss.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
That's strange. It sounded like there was another line supposed to be there, but it didn't play. That could be a bug in the early access there, or it might have just been cut off from the next clip there. Anyway, so yeah, don't keep horrible things in your basement. Basically, is the moral of the story there. So this could actually be just about anywhere, and I kind of wish I brought the that ancestral map. I really should have done that. Alright, so I got the new icons now. I gotta get used to take all as being on the left and not on the right anymore. Alright, there's a trap right away. Ah, she's okay. Why is she there? Did I move that by accident? You should be in this setup. That was a kind of a strange choice.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength.
Good. The more scouting we get, the better, because it's really going to be hard to tell where the boss is going to be. It's probably in the lower left, but there's really no way to tell. Does that should give a damage bonus? Yeah.
In radiance, may
use a
we
bandage
find
here.
victory.
I'll get a little bit of food. That's always nice. A little extra food is pretty helpful here. Boy, I really hope it's not going to be like right here.
Glittering gold.
I could just go for the buffs now and just plan on not needing to camp the rest of the mission, but that's kind of got its own set of risks too. Alright, 2 debuffs actually hit. Uppercut slice on Kenai. Knockback? Yeah, that's not so bad. You can kind of handle it. This should be good on either set there. Let's get set up with our counterattacks, because a lot of these guys should hit front row. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of counterattacks coming in. Yep, here'll be another one. Nice, 2 kills from counterattacks already. And here comes another one. Yeah, that damage boost is really paying off. In fact, I kind of wish I camped before I got that, since they'll go away once we camp, I'm pretty sure. Let's do a judgment there. They changed the way healing displays too, so you always see the full heal value, even if they didn't get used, which is kind of a nice change. Nice, big crit. Outmaneuvered.
Remind yourself
Right.
that overconfidence is a slow and
So,
insidious killer.
do we risk going into this next room? Yeah. Okay, good. So it's not here. It's probably in the bottom left corner. Which means, I should be able to go at least to the next room without any danger. Might actually cure Duncan here. Yeah, he's got a huge blight rolling here. How much health does he have? 14. Let's do that. Debuffs? Debuffs. Also, I apologize, my commentary is a little strange, or a little weirder than usual. Actually, I ran out of backlog, and I'm recording this quite late at night, the night before it is going up, which is a little bit of poor planning on my part. Actually did a lot of damage with that bellow there, didn't expect that. Let's try to kill this one. Nice. There'll be some lifesteal there. And should be able to do this. And I kind of hope this drums guy attacks Duncan. Would be pretty nice. Yeah, do it. Nice, and it missed. 54 crit with that riposte. That was crazy. Alright, you'll eat a little bit of food. We don't actually need that. Let's carry on. I'd like to go to at least to the next room before I camp here.
And purpose is made clear.
I think we could beat the boss even without the buffs. It just would obviously better to actually have them here. So
a blazing star is born.
Alright, so we get a surprise on them. We got a large corpse eater, a small one, and an enchantress. Let's try to take out the small one right away. Try to snipe the enchantress. Let's go for the debuffs. Wow, triple crit on that. That's really nice. And we got both debuffs there. Let's see. I'll do that. Only 9 damage. That's unfortunate. We'll just have Aurora's miss. Okay. We'll do the debuff again since it'll hit both since this is a 2 in the front. Wow, actually it didn't kill. Miss, please? Wow, that's very surprising that actually hit with such a huge accuracy debuff. Makes me wonder if that's actually working. Seems like they often hit even with like minus 40 accuracy. It's kind of crazy. Alright, weaken prey, doesn't really matter. We'll just take big shots, gunshots at this guy. You need to move back. And just do blind fire if we need to here. Good, nice.
A victory.
Good counterattack.
Perhaps the turning
Don't
point.
need those. Everybody back in order here. We don't need any of those. Those are just an heirloom chest, I believe. So, okay, so this is just regular combat. So we can go in here and be safe. Hope this liquid has some kick. Oh, Duncan. Alright, it just had treasures in it, that's fine. Actually, it had a lot of food in it. We can make space for that. We actually have an excessive amount of food right now. I'm actually going to eat before we go into this next area here. Alright, get some more food. Alright, we got just... Everybody can top off on food. I didn't mean to use that torch, but that's not a big deal. Alright, let's head in. This should be combat, and the boss should be pretty nearby. I want to get rid of that swine spawn as fast as possible. I really don't want to... Wow, 29 crit from Duncan. He hits really hard for a tank class. I have to say. We'll do Bulbous here. Nice, double crit. Alright, good. And move the swine spawn up one, too. We'll probably try to stun it if we don't get a kill outright. Enai's getting really bad rolls on his shots there. He's been doing minimum damage on almost every shot, unfortunately. Didn't get the stun. That was a really unlucky hit there. Alright, here comes a vomit, hopefully. Okay, just stress, no disease. There are a couple of more changes too, like 0 damage attacks can't crit anymore, which is good for our stress. And you can't resist diseases on the mission end screen anymore, which is why they weren't showing up sometimes.
This expedition at least promises
Alright,
success.
we can, suppose we can dump this. Gold. Alright, good, we get scouting. So we should be able to see if the boss is here. Okay, and it is. And unfortunately, we have combat just outside this door. So we're just gonna have to kind of deal with that.
A spark without kindling is a goal
23 crit
without
heal,
hope.
like we didn't even need any of it. Alright, so we'll do restring, wing guns. And the interesting thing I'm thinking about instruction is we could probably actually stack it instead of giving it to Auroras. We could stack it on like Amber. Maybe that's a good idea to try. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, she'll have an extra stack of that. It's just separate because some of it's ranged and some of it's normal. So we'll rest. Everybody's full health, 0 stress, absolutely 0 stress, which is really good. I'm a little concerned about some health pools here. Auroras and Kenai have pretty low health. Amber actually has a fair amount. Alright, so we're gonna have combat here. We didn't get ambushed too, it's like really, really nice. We shouldn't be running into any shamblers or anything in the light here. Good, no, he gets some stress, but no disease. That's just, we just don't want any of those diseases here. Especially not right before we go fight a boss. Double crit, 29 crit, so that was 16 before we camped. Now it's almost 30, that's kind of crazy. 10 damage hit there, actually hitting harder than Kenai at this point. There we go, 13 damage from Grape Shot.
These nightmarish
We'll get a
creatures
couple
can
more
be
torches.
felled.
We're
They can be
tons and tons of torches here. Alright, max out
The
torches.
light, the promise
Totally
of
max
safety.
out just to make sure. And we'll head on into the boss. Here we go. Alright, the Unstable Flesh. Has 100... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Has 152 health. Holy cow. A lot of these have high protection. Now, they had protection before. It was just a flat value. But, wow, this thing is hitting really hard, too. This is pretty scary. Now, obviously, that piece in the back is the most vulnerable right now. I'm probably not going to use any of my consumables until we get to a point where that was a good crit, where we get stacks of these bleeds and such. So the good thing here is hopefully Duncan will draw a lot of fire and he'll be able to start counterattacking. Multi-target attacks like this will do a fair amount of damage even if they're hitting protected targets. Try and get some debuffs going too. I've got one there. It's already down to 116 health. That was an invisible an invisible transformation there. It's actually just a bug in the latest patch. Again, I've said it a million times, it's still early access, so those things will get sorted. Okay. What do we want to do here? I think I just go for another group heal. No crits, unfortunately. What do we got? We got 80% protection on the Bone Zephyrs in the front there. Or the Unstable Flesh, rather. Undulating Invasion or Undulating Invitation? I didn't quite see what that was. We can hit the golem with no protection. We're not doing a lot of damage to it, though. Continue doing that. Decent damage. There's that Bone Zephyr again. Counterattack for 5. Not hitting the stuns, fortunately. Yeah, so unfortunately we're not going to see that animation. Everybody's at 1 stack still. So they all have protection now. That's unfortunate. This turn is going to be very good for us. Good, yeah, hit him. Now the fortunate thing again is, like, since we can hit multiple targets, we're actually doing a lot of damage to this pretty quickly. In fact, I'm tempted to use a bellow on it, just to slow it down, because if we can get these debuffs, actually, maybe that's a good strategy against this, is just stack tons and tons and tons of debuffs on it, so any attacks it does do are fairly meaningless. Good dodge there. Oh, so that's right, those ones that do the Bone Zephyr can't actually do anything back there. Alright, so these changed. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the riposte anymore. Yeah, it's gonna heal a little bit. That's okay. Undulating Invasion, that's what it is. Man, that is such a gross attack. How are you doing bleeding? You're okay. So let's do some more. That bellow actually does a lot of damage too. When you look at it, just because it's hitting all the targets. 13 damage on Kenai is a little concerning. He's at 23 health now, but he puts out a lot of damage. This thing's got 36 left. Let's just go for this. I probably could have gone for the Bola, but it's not going to switch places. And the debuffs on this are really stacking up now. Got minus 54 accuracy on one of these pieces, in fact. So we're probably very, very safe. Yeah, I'll go for a Bellow. It didn't do that much damage, but again, more and more debuffs. It's definitely the debuff group. And it's only got 7 health left, so we can just keep this up. It's not going to be able to hit us really because, oh, 20 crit on Kenai. Stand corrected, and you get a bleed. That's actually damaging. Let's go for a kill. 50% protection. 5 to 13 times 2. 9 to 21. I think we go for the bowl. I think that'll do the most damage. Nice. Yeah, the rest of these will just follow suit and die. Alright, that went really well. Kenai got a little scary there.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We actually didn't get particularly great rewards from that either. That's surprising. Usually from a boss you get a trinket or something. We didn't actually get one. Strange. Well, that's all of the mid-level bosses, the new mid-level bosses killed. So now it's just a matter we gotta level up these people and tackle the 3rd tier bosses. Duncan gets Nymphomania. Kenai gets Clutch Hitter. That's not bad.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of
Montague
passers-by.
observed unsavory activities and refused to take part in organized prayer again. Alright, I respect that. So, let's check our wagon here. Whoa, Book of Sanity. There are a lot of Book of Sanities here. That's really weird. That is bizarre. So Kenai, or Mathis rather, needs to buy these skills that I forgot before. We'll equip one. You cannot change camping skills while camping anymore. They kind of nip that in the bud. I'm sure it wasn't intended to begin with. Where is Mustaine? Why you keep hanging out here, man? You gotta get out of there. Alright, so I'll do a little maintenance on these people, and then we'll continue next time. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click like, helps out a lot. And subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.